Hi guys, we're up in my bedroom looking at the window ledge for a reason. Quite a few years ago, I think it was now, I left a comment on, I can't remember his name now, Magnetic Games, Magnet something or other, a guy who does a lot of videos using neodymium magnets. I'll put a link in the video description to him. Anyway, he was on holiday and he'd taken one of his magnets with him and he was picking up grains of sand with it. I think it's the best way to put it. And I commented that sometime or other I'd have to take a magnet along to our beach on holiday and see if there was any magnetic particles there. I say magnetic, ferrite, things attracted to magnets. Now I'm pretty sure the beach he was on would have been one of the islands, where are we? Mediterranean, I would think, probably. One of those ones that has volcanoes in the background. Oh, it may have been the Canary Islands, somewhere like that. Because you tend to get ferrite type particles sprayed out by volcanoes, and then they get ground down by the sea and become sand. I'll put a link in the video description to black sand on Wikipedia, which explains it. Anyway, somebody commented on my comment saying all sand has got those particles in it. Well, no, it doesn't. And we've been on holiday various places in the world. These 3 jars have got sand in them. Now, the only problem I've got is remembering exactly where they came from. That was from Egypt, on the Sinai Peninsula, or whatever you call it. Hurghada, over that side. And these 2, one is from Barbados and one is from the Maldives. I'll just a quick scan along the window ledge there. There's also collections of shells there as well from various places, and a few rocks. But we don't need to talk about them because we're talking about sand. So, these are effectively random samples of sand from around the world. And I'm pretty sure there'll be nothing magnetic in them. I've got a few neodymium magnets here, which if I wave near the solar flower, you can see they're magnetic. In fact, there's a screw in the top here somewhere. Found it earlier. Where are you? Oh, there it is. Yeah. So, neodymium magnets. We'll talk about why there won't be any ferrite particles in here in just a second. But you would think if there was going to be ferrite particles in there, we would get some movement. I'll change to close up, or closer up. So we take the lid off this one. Oh gosh, that's falling apart over the years. We are talking pretty old here. So, anything in there? No, nothing. And this one, oh gosh, that's well sealed as well. These haven't been opened for an awfully long time. Oh, got a little bit of something on there. Let's clean that off again. So there's a couple of tiny particles there. I would think this is Barbados. I would think that's Maldives. So we've got a couple of tiny particles there. then finally Egypt. Don't really want to drop it in there. I'm going to have to. I can't get it out. Hang on, I'll find something metal to hook it out with. And my scissors. There we are. Right. And there might be some little bits there, but really insignificant in size. And you can never be quite sure about contamination, but nothing like the guy was getting on the beach. It was just like picking up iron filings on the beach. Let's do that again, now that we know how to do it. Yeah, we got some very, very tiny particles there. So, what are we looking at? Well, that will be a sand as you probably know it. Probably silica. But these two will be coral. In fact, as I understand it, it's coral that's probably been eaten by a parrotfish, crunched up, ground down, and then pooped out again. Because that's how the coral gets turned into sand. Obviously there'll be a bit of wave action as well, but I was watching an article about it, probably a SciShow or something like that, that the sand around these islands like the Maldives, it's the coral that's been ground up by parrotfish and pooped out again. Whereas on islands like, as I said, Fuerteventura or that sort of thing, Canary Islands, they're volcanic islands, so there's a high iron content in what's been shot out by the volcanoes, and then that's been ground down to sand. And some beaches are just black sand. So as I say, if you Google it, look for black sand, then you'll find out about it. I just thought that was interesting because I haven't looked at these for years. I think it was 2000, 2001 or something that we went to the to Barbados, and the Maldives would have been a few years after that. So best part of 20 years old. Let's just arrange that for the thumbnail. Well, thanks for watching. Don't forget to click like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.